So for this class, semiconductor device, I would like to remind you on the adab of online class, of online class. I'm sure other lecturers also remind you the same, but I will keep reminder is always good. What's the ayat Quran? Allah says, Inna zikra tanfa'ul mu'minin. Verily, reminder will benefit the mu'min. Okay. So wherever you come, so I can see some of you are having a okay name, but make sure it's your real name. For your when you attend Zoom, we're going to use Zoom class throughout the semester, inshallah, and we're going to have hybrid. Maybe some I will go through in the class, some I will give you some, maybe ask you to find videos also. Then if I ask you to watch a video, hopefully you will prepare the materials, means that you watch a video before coming to the class. Be early. So if our class starts at 11:30, I will give the link normally 10 minutes before in the Telegram. That's why Telegram is important. So you can click on the link. So 11:30, I will admit everybody in. Okay. So if you're not early, you have to explain why you didn't come early. Okay. As a Muslim, we are taught to be respecting of the time, because Allah already swear in the Quran, walas, demi masa. Oh, I think everybody here are Malay, right? So we'll cakap Melayu ke ni? So we'll see at least. I'll get to know you later. So in the class, make sure you wear proper attire. It means attire that covering the aura. Why? Because it has to do with in my class, you have to switch on the camera. Okay, it's compulsory to switch on the camera unless you have strong justification. For example, you say I don't have internet, I'm using data, for example, then it's okay. You can not, but every time before class, you have to explain to me why you're not turning on your camera. Oops. Oh, yes. So that's why you have to wear proper attire lah. The sisters, make sure you're covering properly your aura, and the brothers also, because I will record all our class and it will be in YouTube, so we'll be there for like 30-40 years. So I'm sure you want your grandchildren to see you in the best way, right? So wear proper. And if you're at home, inform your family or housemates that you are in a class, so that they know, and they will cover their aura properly when they maybe walk at the back. And upon entry, you need to switch on your camera, as I mentioned. If you cannot, you need to explain why. Let's say if you are not happy, for example, you don't have internet problem, but you still don't want to turn on the camera, I will say join other class. Okay, because if you come to my class, you have to follow my rule. If you go to other people's class, you follow their rules. So my rules are flexible. If I will give you what you call it, flexibility. If you don't have internet, you have data problem, you can let me know, we can discuss. But if you just feel that you don't like it, maybe semiconductor device is not the class for you. Okay, mute microphone. Sometimes because there will be noise at your house. Okay, and then during the meeting, ask for consent before recording any part. So as mentioned, I'll be recording the classes. So I'll put in the YouTube later. So if you want to record for your own, please request from me first. Participate. It's important in my class that you participate. So if I ask you, because normally semiconductor device that there's not many students that join, and I am expecting you to participate, because if you just come to watch, there are a lot of videos out there. You don't have to come to the class. If you want to say, madam, I just want to take this course. I don't I will watch the video outside there. I will just take the exam. Okay, fine. Let me know. So I won't take your attendance. I won't fail you for not coming. But apa nama ni? I would warn you. You know, my class. If you don't come to my class, if you miss even one of my class, I'll be putting the recording online. But if you'll be struggling to understand the concept. Semiconductor device is a course which needs a lot of understanding. We have a lot of physics in semiconductor device. It's a fundamental course or subject for bidang ni lah, semiconductor device, semiconductor. So we're going through that. So in the class, the more you participate, I will ask you question. You can ask me question, then hopefully you will understand better. Apa dia asyik tukar ya? Yes. Okay, if you need to leave the session at any time, you have to let me know in the chat inside the Zoom. Okay. Next. All right. So, any question up to here?
No, madam.
Okay. Now, before I proceed, can I know what do you call it? Why are you taking semiconductor device? Everyone have to answer. Who wants to start first? Why are you taking this course? Or are you sure that you want to take this course? Or any question you want to ask about this course? Hambali. Are you there?
Yes, madam.
So why are you taking this course?
Because it's so interesting, because I want to know how the semiconductor work.
Can you repeat your answer again?
I want to know how the semiconductor work.
Okay. Aiman?
Yes, madam. Because actually I am passionate about semiconductor and CPU microarchitecture.
Are you sure you're passionate? How do you know?
Yeah, because I really like to learn about how CPU works and something like that.
But you know, semiconductor device is we're going to the level of electrons and holes. Very small.
Like MOSFET, right?
MOSFET. But many you will learn on here also you will learn about optoelectronic device. For example, lasers, LED, solar cells. So it's not the same as the CPU. Dia lain, ini lebih kepada physics yang elektron tu naik, temperature change, something like that. Okay, Azam?
For me, I already took elective VLSI design, but after complete the course, I think I have to take the semiconductor to know more.
Why you have to? You don't have to.
I want to.
Why you want to?
Actually, I have ambition to work with semiconductor company.
Okay, good. Nur Najwa.
Michael. Actually, I'm taking the course because during my previous interns, I do lots of hands-on and lots of hands-ons, like doing the projects, and at the same we learn about the component things. And I also taking the VLSI for this sem, and that's why I'm taking the semiconductor. And my friend that recommend this course is say that it's interesting to take this course.
Really? Who's your friend?
I think you know Mendel.
Siapa dia?
Iman,
Iman?
yeah, he taking this course like 2 semesters ago.
Oh, Iman. Syarul Iman.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure, Iman.
Alright. Thank you. Soleh? Soleh. Are you there? Soleh, can you speak? We cannot hear you. If you have problem with your mic, write something in the chat. Otherwise, I will assume that you are not here or not. I'm using PC. So PC doesn't have a mic? No? Okay, Soleh, go buy yourself a mic. It's only, you can get a mic for, you know, the earphone for 2 ringgit, right? Or 5 ringgit. It's cheap, right? Anybody? Yang pakai kat earphone tu boleh pakai mic tu. Right? Hello? Am I talking to the wall ke apa ni semua ni? Say something.
Yes, madam. Yes, I just use my earphone.
Pakai earphone kan? Earphone pun boleh beli tak mahal kan?
10 lah, RM10.
RM10. So, Soleh, are you listening? For next class, go find a earphone. If you don't have 10 ringgit, PM me, I will send you 10 ringgit and go buy.
Hello,
Boleh?
madam. Can you hear me?
Tu sambung cakap. Soleh?
Yeah, yes, I'm using my phone right now.
Okay. Dah tu.
Okay.
Okay, why you taking this course?
Because other elective course I cannot take. It's not available for me to take other elective course. And I'm willing to study semiconductor.
Why you cannot take other elective?
Because it's collide with other course. There's my other course that like my Manu course is collide with my Manu course.
Menu?
Yeah, form 2.
You're from manufacturing?
No. We have to take Manu course. There's one subject for it.
Oh, I see. Okay. But you know that you can take elective from other departments. Do you know that?
Not really, because
We can take other course from the other departments.
Yeah, you can take. So, Soleh, you are not stuck to Semicon. You can choose other department. You can take from biotech, you can take from apa nama ni, mechanical, material, mechatronics for elective. You can even, are you all CIE or any com here?
CIE, madam.
You know, actually you can take from com and CIE.
I don't know.
I have
before.
no idea.
Cannot, madam.
I don't know
Apa
before.
cannot?
Somebody asked the academic advisor and he said cannot.
Hah, siapa AA yang jawab macam tu? Patutlah budak-budak ni tak ambil. Okay, I will now.
Even CIE nak ambil com pun tak boleh.
Kenapa tak boleh?
Not registered macam tu. Not transferable.
You tried tapi tak boleh
Asked for his advice and he said that macam tu.
Patutnya boleh lah. Syarin lah tu. Nanti saya cakap Syahrin macam mana ni. We should encourage people taking from course. Okay, so actually you can. So kalau nak pun go tak ada masalah. So jangan. So you can talk back to Syahrin, say Dr. Fazlin say something like this. So you can still take other elective. So because this is the first week, you can still add and drop. So I'm just giving you options. Okay, Soleh, siapa lagi ni? Azam dah ke tadi? Belum kan?
Dah,
Azam.
madam.
Azam
Dah,
dah.
madam.
Aina. Aina, are you there?
Yeah, I am here.
So,
I am taking this course. Actually, I plan to take other subject,
mhm,
which is advanced networking.
mhm.
Tapi that subject is suddenly revoked sebab semua orang tarik diri.
Okay.
So since last semester I already took VSI and I still want to stay in track other networking or electronics. So saya ambil semiconductor.
Okay. Alright. So as mentioned, you can still take. MEMS still open, right? MEMS. Is it open this semester? MEMS are open. Ada tak?
Madam Aliza tak buka.
Oh,
Madam tak buka.
dah 2 semester dia tak buka. Agaknya dia pun tak boleh aku. Okay. Alright. So I'm trying to convince you. If you want to be here, because this subject, this is my normal apa nama ni, you know. So do you have any question on this course for you to decide? Ada siapa-siapa kat sini yang pakai data? Anybody? No? All of you are using internet line?
Yes.
Okay, good. So next class, everybody has to turn on the video. If you don't turn on the video next class onwards, I will remove you from the class. As simple as that, because you are not respecting my rule. Okay. So it's about adab. Now, if the lecturer is opening and if you can, why do you want to hide? So you have to turn on starting for next class. Okay, so I will just share with you the assessment methods. Quiz 15%, assignment 30%, attendance akhlak 5%. Ni suka hati saya nak bagi berapa. 5 ni kalau saya tengok semua baik, saya bagi dia lah full. Easily you can get 5, easily you can lose 5. Final examination 50%. So because it's online, our final examination will be open book. Okay, last semester I started with the open book examination. I want to share with you the course outline. I will put in the Google Classroom the slides and also the course outline later. So for now, those who have, I appreciate anybody who will turn on the video now. Especially it's compulsory next class, but if you turn on now, it shows your respect. Okay, now, saya nak buat apa tadi? Nak buka. Tadi course outline. Download course outline. Okay. Alright. So, okay. Share. Okay, I will share with you now. I will show you the course outline. So, ACIE 4341, Semiconductor device. It will be, so this is a new course outline, learning outcome. Slightly more emphasis lain. Dia sama juga macam last semester, cuma saya dah tukar sikit dia punya emphasis. So, by the end of the class, you are supposed to able to describe semiconductor physics together with band diagrams. Band diagram ni macam kena cair lah. You should be able to draw anytime. The band diagram, electric field and carrier transport for semiconductor material or PN junction at different biases and conditions. So you will learn about the physics of semiconductor with PN junction first, okay, and also the semiconductor material. In order for us to understand semiconductor device, we need to understand the semiconductor material. So semiconductor material ni material department pun belajar, tapi kita akan belajar basic sebab dia tu basic. We need to know the basics, then we can build up on the device. If you don't understand the basics, we would know we wouldn't understand to explain the device. So mula-mula ni you will learn more on the materials, dan lepas material tu kan kita tahu gitu. Let me answer for a while. How do I stop sharing? Okay, let's go back. Sharing. Sorry for that. Okay, so that's number one. And number two, you're supposed to analyze optical devices as lasers, LEDs, solar cell, and photodetectors. So in this course, you'll be learning about laser. What is a laser? How does laser works? So have you used laser before? I'm sure. Kat mana laser awak pakai? Anybody tell me? Have you used laser before? Kalau ya, kat mana? Ke tak mana pakai?
Sensor dia.
Sorry, repeat that again.
Sensor.
Sensor?
Sensor from the lab.
Sensor from the lab. What do you mean?
Lab experiment. The laser sensor
Okay.
just detect the distance between the object.
Detect apa?
Detect the distance.
Distance. So you measure distance using laser.
Yep. Ada small dia tak jauh kan, dekat.
Tak dengar lah Hambali. You need to speak clear. Can you say it louder or clearer? Can you say it again? Saya dah maksimum wifi speaker.
Sensor. The sensor is a small sensor.
Kau dengar ke Nur? Najwa? Najwa dengar tak?
Dengar sangat. Tak dengar sangat.
Saya pun kurang dengar. Tapi yes, one of it, okay, when you say sensor, okay, LED, laser and sensor, two different things. Laser and sensor, two different things. So you'll be learning, so in order for sensor, it sense, but it needs something to sense. So you have, that's why you call it, kalau communication, you have transceiver and receiver, and transmitter and receiver. So the receiver is the sensor, the transmitter is the one that give out the signal. So for a laser is the transmitter, the sensor is a photo detector. So you're the one kita akan belajar kat sini kan. So you also learn about lasers, you'll be learning about photo detector, both. In order to detect, you need to detect a signal. So the signal coming from the laser. The signal can come, and a photo detector, it detects light, cahaya. So when we say optical device, we are dealing with light, cahaya. So photo detectors are detecting light, different types of light. Therefore, it needs a signal. So this signal coming from the laser, or it comes from LED, which is light. Okay. So and you'll be learning what's the difference between a laser and LED. Have you used LED before? Have you seen an LED before? Yes, but are you using it nowadays?
In the screen?
Screen of what?
Television?
Terdengar?
TV.
TV, yeah. So there's a type of TV that They use LED, but they use OLED. Okay, have you heard OLED? OLED is organic LED. It's not semiconductor LED. It's different. Okay, the concept is the same. LED means light emitting diode. It's a diode that gives out light. But in this course, we'll be learning just on the semiconductor LED. The OLED is organic. It made of organic material. So the principle and how it works is slightly different. Okay, so that's on the OLED is yes, but we are not concentrating on that. LED, the semiconductor LED is the one that you can see in your lighting. Kat rumah awak tak ada bulb, LED bulb. Kau tak pakai?
Pakai madam, LED bulb.
Yes, so that is semiconductor LED. Dia macam laser banyak juga. Laser ataupun LED ni you pakai macam remote control tu. Your remote control kan, macam mana dia hantar signal tu. It use LED or laser. Normally kalau dia biasa pakai LED sebab dia tak rosakkan mata kan, kita letak macam tu dia boleh signal. So actually dia hantar cahaya to the remote control tu, hantar kepada box TV tu to change channel. Astro ke apa ke dia pakai LED. Laser ni dia ada specific. Laser ni lagi more difficult to operate compared to LED. Sebab tu biasa kalau boleh pakai LED is cheaper. So pakai LED, tak boleh pakai LED baru kita pakai laser. Laser you can have like small lower level laser, for example laser yang pointer tu kan, pernah tengok laser pointer? Or you can the power or the you know the capacity of the laser, you can increase the laser power to even cut metal. Kita potong guna laser boleh juga. So there are like different range of lasers. And also normally yang high powered laser tu dia tak pakai apa nama ni, semiconductor. Dia pakai gas laser. So laser pun ada banyak jenis. LED pun banyak jenis. So but in this course you'll be learning just on the semiconductor, laser and LEDs. So laser yang semiconductor ni yang pointer tu semiconductor punya laser. Kalau yang dalam you read the DVD kan, DVD player, awak ada DVD player tak? Kau mahu kata pakai DVD lah. Sekarang pakai tak?
Tak pakai dah.
Tak pakai dah. Itulah kejap je kan. Dulu CD, lepas tu DVD. So kalau ingat kan DVD dia ada macam dipanggil Blu-ray DVD. Kan? Blu-ray tu kenapa nama dia Blu-ray? Do you know?
Warna biru.
Apa yang warna biru? Tak pernah tengok pun cahaya keluar warna biru lah.
Dia punya CD belakang warna biru.
Apa warna biru belakang?
Belakang CD tu ada warna biru.
Oh, belakang CD tu warna biru. Okay lah, at least awak nampak itu lah. So the Blu-ray tu sebab bila CD tu kita tak CD, dia kena baca CD tu akan pusing laju kan. So dia ada benda yang membaca, dia akan hantar cahaya. Sebab kenapa semua nak pakai cahaya? Why light is so important? Anybody can tell me?
Very fast.
Yes, very fast. So you're using Unify at home, right? Pakai Unify ke?
Ya madam.
Unify pakai apa?
Fiber optic.
Fiber optic pakai apa? Signal apa dalam fiber optic?
Laser.
Yes, use laser and light. Why? Because it's the fastest. There's nothing faster than light, the speed of light, right? Allah is faster than everything, but in the world ni, nothing faster than light. So that's why apa-apa pun kau boleh nak pakai light lah. So bila CD tu pusing, kan, dia ada laser yang read the CD, and the laser that reads the CD is blue color, gallium nitride, semiconductor. So dia guna warna blue sebab blue tu boleh it can read faster daripada merah. Okay, so sebab tu yang remote control biasa warna merah kan, dia taklah laju mana. Tapi kalau lagi dia ada different wavelength, different color have different wavelength, and the speed will also be how much data per second pun will change. Okay, so for example dalam fiber optic, there's another course yang optical communication. Awak semua ambil ke? Tak nak?
Tak lagi.
Kenapa awak tak ambil? Itu elective ke core? Oh, sebab
Subject
tu.
com.
To
tu
subject
subject com.
I see. Okay, so they all learn optical communication tu. They need to know lasers and photo detector. So, and solar cell. Have you used solar cell before? Have you seen or experienced solar cell or solar panels and solar?
Saying yes, but use not. I think
I cannot hear you.
I like tengok pernah lah. So pernah pergi yang solar farm punya tu. Tapi guna tak kot.
Tak pakai takkan tak pernah. Betul
Calculator,
tak
madam.
pernah?
Kat
Apa?
calculator.
Calculator.
Calculator, yes. Calculator lah paling common sikit. Ke calculator awak pakai bateri je. Kalau saya kan saya beli yang solar tu lah. Sebabnya tak payah ganti bateri. So paling small lah is a calculator. But there are many more nowadays. You will see many more want to use solar panel, solar cell. So we'll be learning about how solar cell works. How does it change the light coming from the sun into electricity? How? Do you know how? So in this, kalau tahu good. Kalau tak tahu, then we'll be learning lah insyaAllah how go to the physics and macam mana nak buat benda tu. Because if you don't understand, you cannot design. We engineers, we design devices, circuits. So when we design devices or circuits, we need to understand how it works. Baru kita boleh know how to manipulate. Okay, and in this course, semiconductor device is actually a very basic course. It's a very basic course. You are supposed to take semiconductor device first before VLSI. VLSI dia macam the other end. Dia macam semiconductor this end, VLSI the other end. Semiconductor ni duk cerita pasal macam kalau dari Islam akidah, benda-benda basic. Sembahyang 5 waktu. Kalau VLSI ni kita cerita pasal macam Qiyamul Lail, macam itulah. Saya nak beri macam nak ceritanya this the basics yang tu yang dah using a lot of technology. Okay, so but it's okay if you already taken VLSI. And then number 3 learning outcome is to apply the BJT and MOSFET working principle and its secondary effect. So we'll be learning about BJT, bipolar junction transistor, and we were learning about MOSFETs, how it works, and the secondary effects. Secondary effects ni maksudnya what kind of effect that will, apa benda, things that can affect the operation or performance of the device. Okay, so quiz 30%, assignment 20%, final exam 50%. There's no midterm. There's no midterm. I will give you an assignment 20%. Assignment will be in terms of I give you the optoelectronics, the optical device. You need to present that with 20%. Quiz, I will give you maybe maximum of 3 quizzes only. So we'll take the average. Okay, because my principle, I don't like to burden the students too much. Try to reduce as much as possible the students, taking of your time. Tapi once you do it, you need to do it betul-betul lah. Sebab dia sikit je kan, 3 je quiz. Dan 3 quiz 30%. So kalau screw up satu quiz, sekatalah you fail the first quiz, you lost how many marks already? Out of 100%. Banyak tu. So you better study for each quiz. Because I won't give many quizzes. Okay. So here are the things that we'll go through. Boleh tengoklah nanti. Okay, these are the things that we go through. Interesting physics, things that I love. So, I did my PhD in UK, in Sheffield University, and my research was on quantum dot laser. So my life, I live with laser for 5 years, day in, day out, Sabtu Ahad. Weekend pun saya pergi lab to learn on the lasers. And quantum dot, you will learn about quantum well and quantum dot juga. I will teach you a bit on that's a technology now. Kalau pergi tengok TV nanti one day, tapi kita tak boleh pergilah. I was thinking kalau kat UIA saya bawa pergi KL East Mall. Dia ada kedai tu, dia ada kedai jual TV tu, Harvey Norman tu kan. Kalau pergi, dia ada macam-macam TV sekarang. Perasan tak? Baru ni saya tengok, wow, dia ada jual quantum dot TV. Tapi quantum.tv dia tu, dia pakai ni organic, bukan semiconductor lah. Semiconductor device material. We have quantum dot as well, tapi dia sebenarnya semiconductor device, semiconductor ni very expensive. Kalau organic is very cheap. Sebab tu barang-barang you see every day ni pakai yang organic lah. Kalau barang-barang military, okay, barang-barang military, they will go for semiconductor or high end sebabnya dia tahan lasak. OLED ni kalau terlanggar dia sikit dia pecah, dia ada, you know, betul tak TV awak tu kan, sensitif. Terlanggar sikit pecah, tak boleh pakai, dia akan crack betul keluar. So semicon ni dia big, dia macam tough sikit lah. So okay, that's all on this. Any question? Tak ada? Okay, so let me see if there's anything else I need to show in my mission. So we only have 12 weeks, right, this semester? Ya ke tak?
14, madam.
Are you sure?
14.
14.
Kenapa ada lecturer beritahu saya 12?
Confused kot
That
dengan
was
yang
last
lepas.
semester.
Memang sure 14?
Ada 10 minggu, lepas tu cuti raya, lepas tu sambung 4 minggu.
Alhamdulillah lah kalau macam tu. So macam risau jadi 12 weeks. So okay. So Alhamdulillah. Hopefully you are right. So tak payahlah kita rushing. Kalau tidak saya akan rush cram semua benda lah. So macam alright. So I think sekarang berapa? 12. Kita sepatutnya ada berapa? 1 So alright. Any question? So as mentioned, this first week you can drop. If you don't like my rules, you don't think you can cope with the whatever I will share with you course outline in the Google Classroom. If you don't think you can carry, you can drop. Tak ada masalah, no problem. Okay, and as mentioned, you can also take from other department or other programs. Apa nak cakap? So, and you are supposed to participate in the class lah. Jangan senyap lah. Before we end, next class, I want you to tell me about yourself. Okay, I want you to tell me why you are taking CIE, why you came to IIUM. Okay, and I think that's enough because I already asked you why semiconductor device. Cuma Aiman tadi, Aiman ada 2 Aiman ke kat sini? We have 2 Aiman. Aiman Elmi, are you there? Oh, Aiman Elmi. Are you there? Asking twice. If you don't have a mic, you can chat. Say you don't have a mic. Soleh dengan Solehin ni sama ke? There are 2 like Soleh and Solehin. Are you the same person or no? Okay.
Yes, madam. Yes.
Okay.
Because I forgot to leave in my PC.
Okay. Aiman, are you there? Aiman Elmi, Ahmad Zaki.
Yes, I am, madam.
Okay, so why you're taking semiconductor device?
To complete, to add more subject.
There are many other subjects. Why semiconductor?
Because
Because of what?
the time, the schedule, the time.
Okay, you can also take elective from other department, which maybe suit your time.
I think by taking from engineering department will benefit me more.
Oh, of course, the other engineering department you can take from material, manufacturing, biotech.
from the computer engineering department, electric.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay, maybe you want to rethink. Maybe you want to change. Okay. I'm giving you, all of you, the opportunity to rethink whether you want to stay in this course or no. But once you decided to stay, you have to follow my rules. To come early. If otherwise, I will not allow you. I just kick you out, or I will not allow you to join the class. If you come late, and you have to turn on the videos. And as I mentioned, this course have a lot of understanding. There's no mathematics much. Tak ada. I will say maybe 5% ke tak ada kadang-kadang tu. So so this it's not a normal apa nama ni, courses dalam engineering lah. Sebab engineering normally you have a lot of calculation. But this subject I try to focus on the understanding banyak. And what do I say? Macam tu lah. Okay. Right. So any question before we end? No? So next class, remember you have to tell about yourself. Maybe I will tell more about me, what's my background, why I'm teaching this subject. And then hopefully we can go for and then learn lah, insyaAllah. And as mentioned, sebenarnya subjek ni, course ni dia tak banyak sangat cover. If you see it's actually not much. Saya selalu beritahu student, tak banyak saya cover compared to ada subjek yang sangat banyak di cram. Tapi the trick is, although it's not many, but we are going very deep. And I'm expecting you to understand everything that I teach. Sebab kita tak cover banyak. Saya akan cover sampai faham. Sebab tu dalam kelas you kena tanya kalau tak faham. Sebab I am expecting you to understand everything because I don't cover much. Yang course aula ni saya dah chop. Saya banyak dah buang dulu, macam-macam Schrodinger equation, quantum mechanics pun ada. Saya dah buang. Sebab my plan is to teach little but you really understand. Kalau little pun tak understand, in the end you tak dapat apa-apa. So it shouldn't be like that. Okay, so insyaAllah see you on ini apa? Khamis lah. Khamis 11:30 insyaAllah. So the slides, I have slides for the courses, but do not trust 100% my slide. Problem lah. So maknanya slide tu ada situ untuk membantu. Kadang-kadang tu saya tak cover semua. Kadang-kadang tu benda dalam tu salah. So that's why you have to come to the class. You know what is right, what is wrong. Okay. Right, tapi saya akan bagilah so that tak adalah kena draw everything. Tapi dalam kelas ni biasanya saya akan draw dalam kelas. Alright, let's okay, satu lagi, normally in my class I will end the class with a doa, and I'm expecting the brothers to read the doa. So dia akan bertukar lah, setiap kelas tu brother yang berbeza. Brother sahaja, kenapa? Because I believe the leaders should be from the brothers. Sisters can be leaders as well, but more of the ar-rijalu qawwamuna 'ala nisa. So brothers should stand more in terms of leadership. So kita nak train leader lah. So it has to be voluntary. Tiap kali tu tukar orang. Tiap kelas. Okay, kalau tak ada brothers yang baca, tak ada volunteer brother yang baca, maka kita tak akan end lah kelas ni. We'll stay sampai habis. Sampai malam, sampai esok. Macam itulah. Okay, who wants to recite the doa so that we can end the class? Kita ada beberapa calon kat sini lah.
Oh, recite dia.
Okay, Azam, silakan.
Baik, madam. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma ja'al jama'ana hadha jam'an marhumah wa tafarruqna min ba'dihi tafarruqan ma'sumah. Wa la taj'alillahumma fina wa la ma'ana wa la man yatba'una syakiyan wa la matrudan wa la mahrumah. Rabbana atina min ladunka rahmah wa hayyi' lana min amrina rasyada. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adzaban nar. Sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. Walhamdulillah rabbil alamin.
Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, thank you.